So Call of Duty Next has just happened. It is a yearly event that started with Modern Warfare 2. Essentially, it's where a bunch of streamers, content creators, stuff like that come to pretty much stream gameplay and show people. It's a pretty cool event, to be honest. I have nothing against the event. However, this event has been pretty cool from what I've seen. They've actually gone out and above and beyond. I can't lie. When it comes to marketing for Call of Duty, whenever it's Treyarch's games, they seem to do really well. I don't know whether Treyarch is like pushing Activision ultimately to try and get these games to look the best, but the marketing for Black Ops games specifically always seems to be really well done. Like Black Ops, the older Black Ops, like Black Ops 2 and stuff like that, that had really good marketing. Even the promotional videos, they had pretty like famous people, quite famous actors back then in them, you know, well-known actors, and they were well done marketing. And from the marketing, not in this, and just the marketing in general for this game, I think has been top quality. You know, I got to give Treyarch a bit of respect on that. I don't know if they really push Activision to limits and say we need to market this the best of the best, you know, because if they do that, wow, you guys do an incredible job, to be honest with you, and I think they do a magnificent job with the marketing, and I think that's their strong point whenever Black Ops actually releases a game, or Treyarch releases a game through Black Ops. So it looks like Prestige mode is actually coming back to Call of Duty. I'm kind of glad. Well, it did have Prestige mode, but I don't know. I got really confused with the level system in Cold War. I don't know how it actually. I think, did it reset every season or something like that? I can't remember. Every time I logged on at a different fucking level. I didn't really keep track of my level. I haven't kept track of my level in Call of Duty for quite some time, to be honest. Probably, but like before Black Ops 4. I haven't really kept track and cared about my level. I used to do, because back then your level actually meant something, but like Modern Warfare, well, the only thing your level actually means something is unlocking weapons and stuff like that. Other than that, it really doesn't mean it. Back then, like back in Black Ops and stuff, Black Ops 2 and stuff, you rolling around with Prestige Master, everyone was like, yeah, you're a no-life motherfucker. You are a no-life. You know, it was kind of a flex symbol having that Prestige Master, and then you get it taken off you because a hacker demotes you, and then you kind of cry to yourself slowly. However, it looks like Black Ops 6 Classic Prestige. This is from Charlie Intel. Exclusive rewards each Prestige. Permanent unlock token is back. 1 per Prestige. Prestige is themed around previous games, with Prestige 1 being themed around World of War reward. Exclusive secret reward. So they're going to actually do this. So it's going to be each season is going to be themed around a previous Call of... Is it a previous Treyarch titles, or is it just any Call of Duty? I'd prefer if it's previous Treyarch titles, because that would actually be pretty cool to actually sort of give a memorable honor to the fallen Call of Duties over the years. I think that would be a really nice touch, to be honest with you. And you know what, Treyarch, they seem to be cooking with this. They seem to be cooking with it. What else? The emotes and sprays. Oh yeah, there are new emotes, and they've decided to bring sprays back. I know that was quite a fun thing to use in Modern Warfare 2019. You could actually spray paint other people in the game, which was quite funny as well. So they'd be running around with spray paint all over their back. In fact, it'd make them more of a big of a target, because you'd just be covered in red spray paint. You'd be able to easily locate them. So the HUD presets, you can actually change a lot of the HUD. That was already mentioned to beforehand, but it looks like it's a pretty clean look at it. Actually, it looks very, like, the menu looks pretty well done, to be honest with you. I have nothing against that. Standard, inverted, classic, mission in face. Okay, so it looks like you can edit all your HUD, which I do like the customizability of this. It looks like they've gone quite in with how customization is on this game, which, hey, I have no complaints. Black Ops 6 ranked play arrives early than ever during Season 1 of the game later this year. Wow, that is quite early. Hopefully the skill-based matchmaking is in that instead of the actual game. Oh wait, that's never going to happen. We are always going to have skill-based matchmaking. In fact, I think a lot of people have just gotten used to it now. It's been in the game, this is 5 Call of Duties now. How many? 5? I think 5 Call of Duty. I've lost track. So yeah, there are 8 maps at launch. Oh, I don't know how many maps, but I guess surely not 8 maps, right? That would be very low, right? Surely. Replace some menus. Okay, these menus are quite cool. Are these like the starting screens for the game? That would be pretty cool. The intelligent movement in Black Ops 6, just move around and you auto enter attack sprint. Delay can be turned on if in setting, but you can also auto mantle. Yeah, the Omni movement looks pretty wild. I don't know if this is going to be the only game it's actually in. That would suck, to be honest, because I feel like the movement in Call of Duty in the past 5 years has really gone through some weird transitions. It started off from Modern Warfare 2019. Slide cancelling. You had the ability to I don't think it was actually intentionally dropped in there, as far as I know, the slide cancelling. I think it was just people were cancelling the slide, pretty much just cutting off the slide towards the end and sliding again. So it would kind of be... I don't think it was intentionally put in there. And then Cold War came around. It did have slide cancelling. Actually, I don't know if it was... I think it was a bit slower than Modern Warfare 2019. Cold War had Vanguard had slide cancelling. I think it was pretty much the same as Cold War. And then they decided to pretty much say fuck you to the movement in Modern Warfare 2, was it? To be fair, Modern Warfare 2 was an absolute shit show of a game. They decided to fuck with the reloads in Modern Warfare 2, and they fucked with the sliding as well. You couldn't slide cancel. The sliding was really weird in it, to be honest with you. It looks like they fixed that. They kind of reverted them changes in Modern Warfare 3, and then obviously Black Ops 6. We have Omni movement, which is pretty much 3D slide cancelling, 3D move. It's pretty much 3D movement without the exosuit. And to be quite honest with you, the gameplay I've seen, holy shit. The people who go around the game slide cancelling everywhere and switching weapons, the sweats, are going to absolutely love this movement like mad. They're going to enjoy this movement like crazy. I don't think people are going to hate it. If you love slide cancelling, you're going to love the movement in Black Ops 6. Although if you didn't really like it, well, I'm sorry to say, but it might actually be your worst nightmare, this game. Because holy shit, them sweats are going to have a field day. Okay, Black Ops Prestige skinned inspired by World at War. Babylon is a new map as well. Oh, here are the launch maps. We got Protocol, Payback, Skyline, which is like a mansion with a pool, Lowtown, which actually looks pretty cool as well. We have Rewind, which looks like was it called Pine from Cold War? We got Scroud, which looks like a huge satellite from the actual thing. Ricard. We got Babylon. We got Derelith. Vakuta, which actually just looks like the exact Vorkuta from Black Ops 1. We got Vault, which I think is actually from Liberty Falls, the zombies map. I could be wrong in that. We have Sandhouse, which is actually Nuketown under sand, destroyed. So we'll see how that plays. A Nuketown. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't really be a Black Ops game, would it, without Nuketown? I don't think there's ever been a Black Ops game without Nuketown, so it's kind of a traditional thing. However, this looks like the wackiest Nuketown I think we've ever seen, to be honest. We had Black Ops 4 Nuketown, which actually kind of switched it up, and then Black Ops 3 Nuketown, which was a more futuristic Nuketown. Black Ops 2's Nuketown was fairly futuristic, not entirely futuristic though. It should be now. It's like a year away from, not even a year away. It's like, 4-5 months away from 2025 when the game's actually set in. And we got Stakeout, which actually from the map looks like it's going to be very close. It's like a shipment style map. We got Gala, which I think is actually from the campaign. And then Pit, which looks pretty cool. So I think some of these actually might be ported from the story campaign and the zombies, which, hey, looks pretty cool. Oh, there's Gala or Kill Order, 6v6 Kill Order. Dark Matter Mastery Camo. Oh, you know what? It looks like they're bringing Dark Matter back. Looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. Very cool. It's animated as well, which is what you love to see. First look at Mastery Camos. Mystic Gold, Afterlife, Opal, Afterlife. So it's 4 Mastery Camos. The Liberty Falls reveal trailer. Not gonna lie. But yeah, now on to the zombies, to be honest, and I'm not actually, I guess, too happy. Some people actually might be. Now, Liberty Falls is one of the maps revealed. I can't remember the name of the other map. However, that map isn't being revealed. Very little has been revealed about it. Obviously, the little intro and stuff like that, we've known who the characters are, although the characters are kind of pointless because, you can actually use operators. Yeah, I don't understand why you would actually scrap the characters altogether. Just have you play as operators. I personally, I understand we're at a point now where operators are going to be used. That's kind of their way of making money now. That's the future of Call of Duty. Ever since Fortnite has come out, it's been Call of Duty's main focus is to make as much money from pretty much anything they can. I can't really slam them because it works. People definitely do buy the operators, but in zombies especially, I feel like it's kind of killed what zombies is, where you have a playable set of characters, and you kind of get behind. Now, I'm not saying we have the original characters. Maybe someone new. Maybe bring back the ones like Rusty, Malton, people like that. Rusty, the Transit crew. I would love that. It'd be a really cool thing to bring them back. I'm sure quite a fair amount of people actually would love them back. Now, onto the zombies, like I said. If you like my best outcome with this, if you like Black Ops Cold War zombies, you are most likely going to like Black Ops 6 zombies. That's my best takeaway from this. Now, this game does feel heavily like, it looks like, you can actually pick a loadout. The menu doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It looks like they've cleaned up the menu quite fair. You can pick a loadout which I don't know if that's what some people actually like. I'm going to be honest, I don't really like it. It's not the end of the world, but personally I don't like it. I kind of like the fact it made weapons actually more useful. In fact, I go as far as saying it made the mystery box useful. You know, you actually had to use weapons out of a mystery box. Now I feel like you're like, oh, well, I can pretty much just have any gun I want from round one. You know, and now I guess some people might like it, but I kind of feel like it made war weapons and the mystery box more usable within Zombies. I kind of feel like the mystery box now is just, it's one of them things that just sits there and you only use it to maybe get a wonder weapon. You kind of don't use it for any other weapons as well. And I feel like that's what it's kind of going to turn into. It's like the ray gun. I remember the ray gun used to be like the number one thing everybody used to go for in Zombies, and kind of now it's brushed against the wall. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, we'll just use something different. I feel, well, I think actually, no, to get ammo in Cold War Zombies, I think it was like 10,000 points. It was ridiculous amounts of money to actually get ammo, to pay for ammo. I think that was the first time you could actually buy ammo. But yeah, the game Liberty Falls was, people have recorded it and being able to play it. And to be quite honest with you, it doesn't really look great in my opinion. And I don't want to be negative about it. It looks like it's got a load-in screen as well. Classic load-in, where you load in like any other Zombies. Now, it looks like it's got a sort of animated background sort of thing. I don't think it's insanely bad, this. And then your mini-map. However, from the get-go, it looks kind of, well, I don't want to, it just looks like Cold War. It looks like maps that they tried to finish, or they wanted to finish within Cold War, but they didn't have the time or the energy to actually finish them, or they just were scrapped by Activision. And then they're like, oh, well, why don't we pick these up because we've got them here? You know, that's what it kind of feels like. It feels it feels heavily like Cold War Zombies. I don't like the beginning. It feels dead. There are a bunch of zombies there. You know, I remember. You know, well, I don't want to keep going back and saying I remember when Zombies used to be good, because eventually we're not going to have. I think a lot of that's blinded by nostalgia, but I do think Zombies has some points to it where, you know, it's just not as good as it used to be. And I think they've added features into it that I don't really like ultimately. Now, there is armor. There's, well, a few systems that I've decided to add back that I don't really like. And that's the armor system. Now, the armor system is quite a big factor, especially in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And I'm going to be honest, it's fucking shit. It is probably the most annoying thing in the entire fucking well, to be fair, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is shit to begin with. But Cold War as well, this system was in Cold War, although I don't think it was not as bad as Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now, the armor system in Zombies is pretty much just like Warzone. However, it's for zombies. Now, it kind of doesn't make any sense to me, the armor system in Zombies. I don't understand why we need an armor system in Zombies. Isn't that the need of like a perk? Isn't that what Juggernaut's job is? Isn't Juggernaut's job to give you more health and help you when getting health? It used to be Juggernaut. It used to be the earlier Call of Duty. When you got hit, it would regen your health a lot quicker. But I think now it just gives you a bit more health, and you can actually take more hits. But wouldn't that just defeat the perk? What's the point of having Juggernaut if you can have armor? You know, then again, the armor is insanely shit. It lasts, 2 hits, and you lose 3 shields. I don't know. I think you spawn, from what I've seen, you spawn with an armor plate, 1 armor plate. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like it at all. It's something that's shit at all. I don't understand why you would add something. And another thing that's mainly coming from Cold War, I think maybe Black Ops 4 is the point system. Now, the point system, as far as I know, as far as I can remember from Cold War, you would have to... Now, in the older Call of Duties, when you shot a zombie, you would get a certain amount of points. Like, maybe, 10 points, something like that? I don't know. If it was double points, you'd get more. Either way, you shoot a zombie, you'd get points. In Call of Duty Cold War, you shoot a zombie, you get no points. You have to kill a zombie to actually get points. Now, it's not a insanely bad thing when you look at it, but, well, in Call of Duty Zombies, well, there's one thing that happens. Your guns get weaker as the rounds go up. So essentially, you have to waste a credible amount of ammo just to get some points, which kind of... And it's a little annoying in my opinion. I kind of, when I was playing Cold War, I didn't really like it. It's a system that I don't understand why it exists. And I kept looking at my points at first and I was thinking, why aren't I getting any points? I'm killing zombies, aren't I? And I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, you have to kill a zombie to actually get points. You can't just shoot a zombie and you get points that way, which is a system that I don't understand why on earth whoever put that in there. Is it to encourage people to kill zombies or something like that? I don't understand why you would add a point system like that. It's more tedious and more annoying, to be honest, especially, again, like I said, when it gets to higher rounds. You're kind of out of luck, oh shit, I've got to try and find a weapon that's decent. Again, when you get to really high rounds, your weapons, again, are going to be pretty shit, So it's probably going to take you a full magazine, 30 or whatever rounds, depending whatever gun you got. It's probably going to take a full magazine just to actually get, how many points? 200, 300 points from a zombie. I don't know how many points it actually is for a zombie. But yeah, in my opinion, it's kind of useless and makes no sense at all why they would add something like that. A lot of people aren't really happy. Why is it so weirdly silent when it feels like a multiplayer map? I knew it. This is not Zombies SMH. It had a perfect mode and they ruined it to try and be different. This is what I want to say when I load into Zombies. Whatever this loading, this looks awful. Zombies looks terrible. They've ruined it again. Yeah, I want to say it's just because they had leftover assets, again, like I said, from Cold War, and they're just like, well, we can use them. We can use them on this. Let's go. That's what it feels like. And it just like, they can't get the call like everything. And to be fair, I think they've used an incredible amount of assets from Cold War. Now, again, I don't think Cold War Zombies was the worst, but I want things to be different, man. I want things to have a change. Have bits of aspect of the actual zombies, but a change, man. Something different. I could get rid of the Cold War style and change it. It's like if Sledgehammer decided to release the zombies and just pretty much just say, let's use all the assets from Vanguard. Now, I'm not saying they can't use assets, but because that can help them in certain ways. Like, if we already have it, there's no point remaking it or stuff like that. However, I just think sometimes it can create an annoyance, and kind of I don't know, it ruins zombies in a way. The way they start, you spawn into Liberty Falls and it's very dead. It just feels very, and then there's just zombies sat there waiting for you. Like, hello, I'm waiting for you. Please jump down here. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's nostalgia's just getting to me. But I just feel like it isn't really there, in my opinion. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one. A lot of people in the zombies community are quite annoyed at this as well. So, enemies, normal zombies, Magglers, vermin, and abominations. Vermin, abominations. Okay, these are Magglers. Ah, great. We get to see these guys back again. Yippee. The jet gun. The useless jet gun that nobody actually liked in transit that would blow up pretty quickly. Returning from transit. Doesn't break. Yay! They could have done that in the first place. But can overheat from extended usage. Well, I don't mind that as long as it just doesn't break into a million pieces and pretty much says, fuck you. I think Treyarch decided to do that on purpose as like a little troll, didn't they? Like, how can we piss people off? Let's add a great wonder weapon in and pretty much just, kaboom in your hands. Primary fire pulls zombies into its turbine. Powerful zombies like Magwas get stunned as well. Well, I wouldn't expect them to pull straight into it, because if they did, that thing would probably explode. Secondary fire activates when overheats and shoots out a large blast. It can suck salvage, etc. as well. Well, how will you have to build this? I don't actually know. If that'd be cool if you have to build it. Jet gun tier 3 camo. So I guess you can pack a punch it as well, which sounds pretty cool. Now I get this. I guess this is made, or do you have to get it through the box? It'd be cool if you just are able to get it through the box. That would be pretty cool. Official promotional images for Cold War. They do actually look very cool. I think that's an operator. Liberty Lanes. Yeah, the jet gun with tier 2. The jet is called the Scramjet. I'm sure they're not referencing that from GTA. Who knows? The minimap, the attack map with everything. I don't mind the attack map. It kind of helps you with knowing where things are. But then again, if you've played a map at least once or twice, you should have a little bit of an idea of where everything is from the get-go. Official Easter eggs will have both shared items. Any of your teammates can use it, or personal items only you have. So it looks like you could probably do them solo, this Easter egg. Score streaks can be obtained from the mystery box once again. Hasn't this been a thing in zombies since like Cold War? You can obtain score streaks and stuff like that. That was a bit controversial when Cold War Zombies came out. A lot of people had their opinions on score streaks being available in zombies, which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily, because it'd be quite fun to use. But I don't really know how people feel about that. The RCXD in zombies is pretty cool. The Forsaken appears to be announcer for Liberty Falls. The ray gun is back again. Yeah, it wouldn't be a zombies without the ray gun. I'm kind of glad they've decided to bring that back, even though it's pretty obvious. The vault as well. The official safe in Liberty Falls can be opened after finding the notes with the combination. Can people already do this? I'm pretty sure, didn't they turn the Easter egg off? I hope no one's actually filmed the Easter egg. You can rappel from up and down the rooftops in Liberty Falls. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you know what? The zombies actually looks really fun. The ray gun has a new reload animation. Oh, what's this? Atomo 115? Is it old cell? Oh wow, that actually looks really cool. Skin is implemented to be unlocked via Liberty Falls Easter egg. You know what? Oh, there's a new perk as well, yeah. Perks price scales with the amount of perks you have. 500 plus per. Oh, so it didn't do that with Cold War. Every perk you it went up the other perks went up 500. There is a new perk as well inside Liberty Falls, like some Matiano Punch or something like that, which looks really cool. You know what? I kind of like zombies, man. Liberty Falls story. Eddie told Blanchard to get Janus strike teams organized, but he failed. He assumes we are part of Janus. We aren't. Okay, the Liberty Falls does not have a crew. I kind of expected that, to be honest with you. To be honest, again, I don't think they should have a crew for zombies anymore. If they're going down the operator route, having operators and zombies, it would be kind of pointless to actually have in my opinion, accrue. Just scrap it altogether. I guess it gives you the feeling and stuff like that. But then again, without a crew, it wouldn't really make sense, would it? Shit, maybe you should just get rid of operators for zombies. But then again, they probably wouldn't make money from doing that. So, they're in one of them pickles. Or they should, I don't know. I don't really know what they should do. Hellhound rounds are replaced by vermin rounds. So these are like scorpion type fucking things. God, I mean, I'm kind of happy. I mean, the Hellhounds in Cold War Zombies were absolute bastards. They were awful things. So I can't really say I'm happy. I don't really know. These look like scorpions. To be fair, they look pretty fucking terrifying. So I don't know, man. Should they replace them? I don't know. They look pretty terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I like to do this. Let's see how the Call of Duty Zombies is actually... The Call of Duty Zombies Reddit is actually reacting to this. How long did it take them to design a PAP camo? That's just a texture of candy corn. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, unless someone was playing on Mr. Waffle Waffles. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's very impressed. Survival, we will never get Blundell levels of creativity again. I feel like Call of Duty Zombies has kind of lost a fair bit of its creativity since Black Ops 3. And again, yeah, maybe some of that is due to nostalgia, but I feel like Zombies maps now are like, it's like, do your own thing. It's I don't know. It just, a lot's changed. They kind of, it's like a implementation of multiplayer and Warzone in the zombies, and I kind of don't really like that. Why is there a mini-map in Zombies? I mean, I think you can turn it off, but still, I don't know. And it just feels very multiplayer type thing, the way you load in and stuff like that. It's pretty much just, again, like I've said millions of times, it's just a carbon copy of Black Ops Cold War. And I didn't really find Black Ops Cold War it was a pretty decent Zombies. But again, I just feel like, can we move on from that? Again, this is one map. I really want to see the other map. I can't actually wait, to be honest. Liberty Falls wasn't, from what I saw anyway. It's not my favorite looking map. The other map, Terminus Island, I think it's called. It looks like a pretty cool map. But I guess we'll have to see what actually happens and how well the map's actually going to look like. Only a matter of time before that. Oh, I don't think we're going to get that shit leaked. But I think the beta goes live this weekend, is it? Or next week? The beta goes live. So you'll be able to play the beta. I don't know what maps will be available. Only probably a very select few. I don't think there's going to be ground war like there is in Modern Warfare 3 when it was beta. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. You know what? The Zombies is not a make or break. It's still going to be kind of fun, I guess. But if you're actually looking for that sort of classic sort of Zombies experience, you're probably not going to get that with Black Ops 6. And I don't want to really disappoint you with that, to be honest with you. It looks... I don't want to shit on it too much, but again, it doesn't look like the classical Zombies experience that a lot of people were getting really hyped about. It does look a lot different from this. And of course, the Gobble Gum has changed quite a lot. It's the Mr. Peaks now. It's changed a hell of a lot. To be honest, a lot of stuff has changed. There's no atmosphere or personality. Just looks like multiplayer with zombie mechanics. Yeah. That's actually a better explanation than what I could have done. It is, yes. It's just the multiplayer mechanics. That's kind of what Cold War Zombies felt like as well. I don't know, man. It's one of them things. I know, again, people are going to, oh, well, you're blinded by something. Maybe it is nostalgia that I'm blinded by. Maybe it is. Heck. However, I still just feel like I want something different, man. You know, I want something different and cool. You know, change it up. But, you know, it's just I like when we actually jump from Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 3. The zombies was it was a change. They added a lot of cool new things to it. And that's what a lot of people loved. The jump from Black Ops 1 to 2 was incredible as well. They added new mechanics, new maps, new things. I think they added a few new perks as well. That's what made it cool. That's what made people like these maps and like the zombies. Heck, partly maybe because of the characters as well, which obviously has finished now, all that stuff. But again, just looking through the Reddit, people aren't exactly happy. My hype for Black Ops 3 Zombies after seeing the Liberty Falls gameplay gone reduced to atoms. I don't know if it's the worst thing ever, but I can definitely feel how some of the zombies, so I guess everyone forgot about Terminus. I don't know, man. I was thinking the same thing. Terminus looks great. I hope Terminus does look good. And then again, Liberty Falls, everyone was saying it looks like Transit, which that was far from right. And yeah, the Reddit isn't reacting incredible. Terminus, again, I'm not going to lie, I always kind of thought it was going to be a better map. I don't know, it just looks like a better map. In my opinion, Liberty Falls is, well, from the gameplay we've seen, just looks like shite. So yeah, this trailer did not fit the vibe of the map at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel great. Kind of disappointed based on what we've seen so far. In the aesthetics and everything, yeah, I do agree. Feeling disappointed. The debut showcase of Liberty Falls map was complete letdown for me. I remember when Zombies mode had its own distinct identity and almost a separate game. The mode had a unique HUD, and each map had its own HUD too, at least before Black Ops 3. But the gameplay reveal feels like multiplayer mode with a zombie skin. There's the soul and atmosphere that made of old games. Where's the soul and atmosphere that made old games space? I know a lot of people will defend this and say that's totally fair. Looks are subjective. I also know that it shares very similar DNA to Cold War, and that's fair too. I was hoping, especially after seeing the recent cutscenes of Terminus gameplay, that it would be better and more like the old zombies I used to love, but I guess COD fans deserve this after shitting all over on BO. This is karma. I know, I didn't mind Black Ops 4 Zombies, which is probably going to give me a lot of shit for saying that. I didn't think it was a insanely bad game. There was some boring points to the zombies, but I don't know. I think that did get quite a lot of hate, didn't it? Black Ops 4 Zombies. Alright, fess up. Which one of you put beans? Oh my god, that camo looks horrible. Oh, again, these people were playing on low settings in this game, which I don't understand, bro. If you're going to showcase a fucking game, like, play on high settings, for fuck's sake. Why are you guys playing on low settings? It looks horrible, man. Wow. What do you think about... do you all think people are bashing because it's like the older COD Zombies modes? I don't know. I want stuff to be different, but I also don't want it to be like multiplayer. I think they're just trying to please. In my opinion, they're trying to attract newer players into zombies, which is fair enough. Next, we'll be getting skill-based matchmaking. Oh god, please don't add that. Please don't add skill. The zombies just run faster if you survive better rounds or you do this and that. The third map will be launching this year. How many maps are I actually going to get with this? It looks like we're going to be getting 3 maps later this year. So towards the end of the year, maybe December time, November. Again, this game is actually launching earlier. It's not launching in November. It's Liberty Falls reaction. Yeah, the zombies community isn't exactly... yeah, they aren't exactly reacting to it in the best reaction. You know what? Yeah, Black Ops 4 looks a lot better. than Liberty Falls. Wow. But again, at least we got one map, Terminus. We'll see how that comes out. I do think that's going to be the better map. And maybe not play so much like multiplayer.